Hello you magnificent bastards and welcome back to another exciting episode of Crusader Kings 2 where we try and become Vikings. Actually, are we Vikings? I can always say here. Yeah, we are Vikings, of course. We did it. We are Vikings and last time we actually did become Vikings last time, I think. And we were getting towards becoming the Emperor of Scandinavia actually. And right now I do have a plan to do that. Look, right now, if we want to become the Emperor of Scandinavia, we have to create this, and we currently only own 70% of what we need. Now, what we can do is we can harass and attack these countries that have some areas within our domain. Then, when we get close, we can actually form the Kingdom of Norway, and if I'm correct, these two would join us, just because we are the King of Norway. So, that is currently my plan, is to become a little bit large enough to be very, very close, and then quickly snatch up the Kingdom of Norway, and then get these two to join, and then we have enough. We are big enough to become the Empire of Scandinavia, hopefully. So let's try that. Right now I think we have to pick these guys off. That's the first plan, and we start with doing this guy. He has allies Livonia. Livonia is a little bit strong. He can muster only 600 men, but Livonia can do 1.6, so together they are well into the 2k, but whatever, we'll attack him first. I think that'll be wise, and I think we're gonna go for Hemi. So let's do that. Send. Now, I want to deal with this war quickly, so I'm gonna raise up my own troops as well. I'm gonna gather here in Finland. Oh, and of course, we also have to call in our vassals. Hopefully they'll join. Can speed it up a little bit. Now all my vassals are joining, one by one. Of course, a lot of things to click away. And it's actually quite a long trek from Nilland to Finland, apparently. But whatever. Now, I believe that if we all go and sit on Hemi, we would just suffer immense losses from just being there. So let's not do that. I think I'm gonna split up my two armies, one attack up north, or maybe even go to Livonia. I don't know about that part. And the other half will sit on Hemi. So that should be fine. Now we're just waiting for my last troops. Here we can join them up, split them in half, and then this is just a Swedish army. I can go to well, actually those can attack while this one sets on Hemi, because I don't want my king to be in too much of a fight. A woman accused of witchcraft in Finland has been dragged before your court. Several witnesses have seen her performing dark rituals in a secluded hut, possibly related to recent crop failures. She claims innocence, and it falls on you to determine her fate. You can burn her at the stake, which gives me 30 piety, and some local revolt risk goes down. I can throw her in the dungeons, or I can make everyone hate me and get some more cultural attack. Let's see. Oh, cultural attack is actually a good offer. And this is about Finland. It doesn't make us a lot of money because they still have the new administration modifier, which means that because it's recently conquered, I get less tax modifier as it stands already. You know what? The revolt risk I'm sure we can deal with as well. Currently it already has 3%, so you know, whatever. Let's do that. As more and more people seek audience at your court, you have come to realize that there is much to do when it comes to the administration of the realm. You must work harder. Again, diligent, which is good because it gives a +1 to everything, and some actual opinion modifiers, some positive ones, and it also increases my stewardship to +1, which is great. So now we're gonna take the fight to this guy, and at the same time try and conquer Hami. And then once we catch these guys, they are currently going at Kami. So let's walk there as well, as this guy is meeting them on the battlefield. So hopefully we can actually catch them. Oh, and he's standing still. This will be his death. My liege, your wisdom and mercy are legendary. I have discovered a plot where Thorfinn of Vestfold seeks to kill King Haraldr of Jylland. Let's see. That king is this guy. He's a petty king because he has got the petty kingdom of Jylland, or the Jarldom in this case. So you know what? I'm sure that they'll ask him to not do that. And hopefully it works. Oh, Oystein, my co-conspirator, has sent word that a massive pit of manure has been prepared on the floorboards of an abandoned inn on the path. Askill will travel with his escort. Once they are seated at the table, they will die with a big kaboom. Hopefully, anyway. And we defeated their armies on the battlefield, and now we're going to go down here and meet them. Oh, I just inherited the chiefdom of Nerke. That's over here. Is that actually in my personal domain? Oh, well, a little bit. And I can still hold that title, so I think that's actually fine. That's a good thing, because that is actually part of my personal dukedom of Ostergotland. So yeah, let's keep that. But my name was revealed on the plot that killed them, so that's not great. And now I have some men, there we go, that were part of Nerke that were now my personal domain. Now we don't have any factions anymore, so that's good, and we're getting close to conquering Hame. Well, at least finishing the siege. It's only the one, so. My liege, my mission to Jylland has so far been a success. During my visit to the court of King Haraldr of Jylland, I seem to have managed to make him understand what a benevolent and peaceful ruler you really are, and he sends his regards. He now has a +3 because I was dishonorable and I increased the tribal organization, and I have too many duchies. He doesn't like me too much, and I'm merciless and a known murderer, but you know what, he still likes me a little bit. Oh, and now we of course have some more cultural tax, so we could actually advance one of these. We already have noble customs, so that's not too important. We could have different culture and different religion positive modifier, which is probably a good thing. Or we could get low centralization with legalism. Oh, you know what? I'm going to go for tolerance first. Meanwhile, we almost have Hame. So close. And then once we got that, we can move on to Poyanma. Are they in a different war? Because I see some grey people here as well. Army of Gaifas. Where is he from? Oh, he's from the revolt that's up here. He is hiding. Then we have a child who lacks a guardian. It doesn't matter who will teach her. And actually, if we do this guy, oh, he probably likes us more. That's the same king that we're trying to make like us. Look, he's up to 50 because we trust him now with a ward. Great. So we're already up to 70, and we're bringing our army down to Livonia. And we conquered Poyama. going up to Kami. Gonna see if we can find any armies down here. Actually, we're hurting a lot here. Going to Tartu, and if there's no one there, I'm gonna quickly retreat because this is hurting us too bad. And we just reached 100, so we don't need to anymore. Let's see what Hami changes into. It becomes Tavastehus? Tavastehus? But we did it anyway. That's good. What does it fall under? Satakunta. So actually, that's one of those that are too many. We can have a look at giving some of this land away. Especially now that we... let's first bring these two back as well, and then have a look at who we can give this land to. Do we have anyone in our court that could do it? Is there any men? Well, actually, I say in my court, something I can do is find characters, search realm, then gender men. Imprison, no. Married, fine. Ruler, no. Religion, my religion. Culture, my culture. Adult, yes. And now we can see anyone who is possibly good for that position. Now we could, for instance, do this guy. Could grant him the title of Tavastus, and now he's the guy there, and he likes me a lot for it. So we don't have to hire anyone, you can just set him on the throne there. And for some reason my vessel limit went up, probably because my stewardship went up as well. And this guy likes me even more. There we go, 84. I don't think I even need to make him like me anymore. Let's have a look at other vassals that might hate me. This guy hates me. That's probably because I have him in prison. Chief of Varend. Well, we could send someone there. That's no problem. Actually, he probably is in the other country, county, isn't he? Oh, whatever, we can move him later. So we can disband that part of the army and then wait for this one to arrive. And then I think I'm gonna attack both of these once they're back. Because we do need to have a move on, because this guy is already 66 and he might die soon. So next mission, attack both these for the conquest of Savo, and this one for the conquest of Karalia. And then hopefully we can just move into the Colan revolt, and maybe even Kola. We can get Eininen. And you know, Murom is going to be a bit of an issue. Let's see where the capital is. He's over here, and he's got 3k men. But he doesn't have any allies, so we might be able to do it. But, you know, let's not do it yet. Now, let's call in our allies and call in our men. Move to the border. Let's go from... well, let's go from Caxholm, actually. That'll be easy because we can split them and then just move both ways. Now, everyone is, of course, agreeing to me again. And we are at war with Aninen. Are we at war with anyone else? It's Aninen. And this is Ugra. Ugra is somewhat substantial, but not too much. Those are not great great areas. I mean, there's a lot, but they're not great. And again, I mean, we are much larger. Look at it. Now our troops are running in. We already have 800 here, but that's not enough. This is looking more like it. Now we have to watch out because I don't know what the... Well, supply is 15k, so should be fine. Oh, and someone already decided to go in. Actually, let's just give them some help. A peasant accused of murder is dragged before your court. His wife and children found butchered in a small hut they called home, and he was standing nearby covered in their blood. Despite this damning evidence, the man continues to profess his innocence. What should be done with it? Well, you know what? If I think that, I mean, should you find your family butchered in your hut, isn't it normal that you maybe, you know, try to hold them and just cry and everything? I mean, the fact that he has blood on him doesn't really convince me. The evidence is circumstantial, let him go. And they did lose that fight, but we come in just afterwards and kill off his men, and now we're trying to siege down that holding. Should be easy. Meanwhile, our troops are coming in here as well. We're soon moving on Karelya. Oh, Karyala? Karyala, I guess it's called. My bad. So, let's move in. And there too, a big fight that we easily win. We can actually get a specialization. Your experiences in the matter of war has increased, and there are many things you will do differently in future battles. What would you focus on? Well, we are probably going to attack a lot, so pursuit and damage goes up, but defense goes down. That's not great. Damage goes down or defense goes up if we focus on defense. We learn to inspire. Increases our morale defense, which is good. Leading the center does well. Trickster does some morale damage but less defense. I think Inspire is the best out of all of them. And if they can't, because the morale is this green bar, so if they can't do us damage on the morale, that really helps us a lot. So let's do that. Savo is now ours, and that changes into Savalax. We could actually give that to this guy. I mean, he likes us pretty much. We can give him this, and maybe you can have even change it into a duchy, which would be helpful. So there you go. Have that. Maybe this army can move forwards to Ugra. Actually, is that a good idea? No, you know what? It's fine. Stay here for now. Don't want to disband yet, but this is a place with very low supply limit. It's only 2.3. So if we go through that with this army, we just hurt all of our armies. This guy apparently has been found wanting to do something. This guy of Vestergautland. Oh, you know what? I'll keep this information to myself. I don't mind. Now we're slowly getting this. Once we oh, actually the supply just went up. I don't know why. Maybe because it's later in the year. The winters were harsh. Could be. Let's see what oh, it's still the same titles we can create. Did we beat him? Yeah, actually we don't even need to move on. We can enforce our demands. It's still called Karyala, this one. And let's see, this is also part of this duchy, so we can also give this to him. I mean, either he becomes a duke. Oh, it changed to Ostkarelen. Karelen? Give it to him. So now we disband our armies. We're actually hurting a lot in our army department, but that's a little bit of a risk. especially with these guys having a faction. Let's move that one to there. Maybe he'll get out of the faction that way. And let's have a look at how much we own now. We got 74%, went up from 70, so that's 4% up. Now I know from a little test that I did that this gives me 2%, so we're getting close, but we're not quite there yet. We need to quickly do 2 more wars. I think that if we get this one, and well, I think I could attack this, but the risk is that that war becomes inconclusive, and then we don't have anything. Can we attack him directly? No. Or we could go risky and just attack these guys. He does have allies now, though, both Livonia and Mordva. Let's see what is part of our kingdom. Finland. Can we attack this guy directly? I don't think so, no. So let's have a look at these guys, this guy's allies. He's got 2.5. This guy is 1.5, so also almost 2. And his other ally, is that this guy? He's got 1.8, so so he can muster about 6.5. We can have about 3.5, and then we've got all our vassals. What does it say about that? Not much. It'll be a hard war, so let's try and get this one, and if it doesn't work out, we can still attack Kola itself, so that should be fine. Let's not focus on it for now, because it might end inconclusively. It's quite possible, in fact. Now we have to click all this away again, as always. And we can actually educate this child, which is fine. There you go. Oh, this is new. Because we're now Vikings, we get this event. Prince Bishop Gero, a preacher in the service of King Sinop of Middle Francia, has arrived in Upland to spread the gospel of their foreign religion. He has little regard of our old faith, declaring it sinful. What a bastard. And he has explained in detail the horrors we shall suffer in the afterlife unless we mend our ways. There are horrors to suffer in this life as well, my friend. King Sinop will hate us, but he's only this guy. And we throw the preacher into our dungeon, or we can have him tell us more about his lord, and that will make us become Catholic, but I don't want to. So let's throw him in our dungeon. Now this guy hates us a little bit because of that, probably. Yeah, imprisoned mercenary, -40. Well, don't send one then, you bastard. Is he a Carling? Yep. So you can actually see that the Carling Empire has split apart. I expect that Carloman has died. Yes, Charles has died. And he didn't manage to get much done, actually. They often attack Saxony, which takes that, and they could attack Lombardy. They could attack down here, so there's a lot of things he could have done, and he didn't. He didn't even create an empire, so it'll be easy for us. Kingdom of Bavaria's up here. Wow. A famous writer proposes to compose you from family chronicles. We could ignore him and possibly gain humble, or we can give him patronage and possibly gain proud. Well, this one isn't too bad. So okay, let's do that one. Then we can become proud. Are we already proud? Nope, none of that. So that's fine. Nothing bad happened. Oh, and you can see this war ended inconclusively. Damn you, Carla. Well, I'm thinking what I'm actually gonna do is turn these ones down, declare war on him quickly, and re-raise our troops, and do it all again. That way we can do it a lot faster. Else we need like finish this war and then go at it again. That is a rubbish war or rubbish effort. Can educate this child, that's fine. Or actually, oh, that's our son. Damn it, did I give him a good guardian? No, not really. Educate child myself, actually. And that will make her hate us. But whatever, gotta do it ourselves. We have to. Now let's see. She probably hates us a little bit. Opinion of Crusader. Lost the word, yeah. But whatever. We had to do it. Now, this episode is running a little bit long, but I want to see if we can get Scandinavia done. Would be a real good way to finish it. Oh. Arranged marriage has been offered by King of Saxony between the heir to Saxony and my courtier. That's fine! Who cares about my courtier? Now again one accused of witchcraft, and we can gain some cultural attack as well, and it would hurt us in Sundermanland. That's fine. See whether that helps us at all. We could get some legalism. Let's get legalism. I don't care too much. We found someone who wants to kill people. We can send these men into here. A new son was born, Sunni. And they're actually gonna win that one, I think. Well, actually, we're going down now, but we're there in time. Look, and we're already at 75%. It's an easy one. I'm just waiting for enough men to reach you. Whoa. Well, let's go over there then. I'm starting to think that Svanhildur might fancy me. Who is she? She is the wife of the former the former chief of Nerike. I killed him. Let's do it. Make him move. I went to Svanhildur's chamber and gave her a good tumble. It's good to be the king. See, did she become pregnant? No. Shame. Oh, dangerous faction. Independence. Damn it. Who is this guy who wants the independence? It's the Jarldom of Jylland. I could have thrown him in the prison earlier. Now we can offer this guy peace. Force demands. It's now mine. And changes into Onega. Fine. See what it belongs to. It also belongs to this guy, so let's just give it to him again. Grant landed title. Onega. There you go. Now we could chase down these guys, so let's do that. Actually, there's no one in this war with me. Let's still do that, because if we don't... Oops, I actually called one into war. My mistake. Wasn't intended. Yeah, that's fine. King of Bohemia. Or Poland. Poland, I think. Oh, we're paused. My mistake. Actually stay here. Defenders are almost down. We got it. Now we're going to go after his 300 men and conquer his capital. Once we've done that, we'll be so freaking close. Can almost taste it. There we go. Ah, we missed his 300 men. Can quickly siege this one down, and he already lost. There we go. And Kantalahti changes into Candleaxe. We did it. Now this is a new area actually, so we can find a new character. Just click this one again, and then we can see everyone. This is Chancellor in Gastigland. You know what? People with good diplomacy are actually good. I like this one. He looks wise. Let's give it him. Chieftain of Candleaxe. There you go. All yours. Now, we can go here and create the Kingdom of Norway. It's our first thing we need to do. And now we can ask these guys to join us. Offer vassalization. At the same time, we can move these ones back up here. He joins. He also joins. And now should be able to get the empire going, can't we? Ah, we're one short. That sucks a lot and is very risky. My Marshal Ragnar has gathered a great host of raiders lusting for plunder and wanton destruction. I could use these men and not allow them to sit idle for too long. That's fine. Let's first bring our people back, and then have a go at someplace else. Maybe even could just attack this guy with some boats. We got quite a few boats. I become less brave, and we get some for a little bit of gold, not too much. We get some economic technology spread. It's always good. Do we have any other technology? Nope. So let's wait until these guys are back in Candleaxe. Oh, and I of course have to unpause it because I'm a dum-dum. But look at our empire. Well, I say empire, it's not actually an empire at the moment. My grandson Sigurdur, which is the good one, hardly eats anything in fear of turning fat. I could give him that and this, and then do I gain one stewardship? Or does he gain one stewardship? I don't know. Could make him gluttonous, but I don't want to. Let's make him temperate. And yes, he did gain one stewardship, so that was indeed for him. So these guys are almost home. Lower tribal organization. They really wanted to have that. I don't know why. Because with higher tribal organization, we can eventually become a actual proper kingdom, but whatever. Can declare war on him. The de jure claim, but that I think makes him a vassal of ours, and that we don't want that. So let's do the regular conquest and call in our allies, which are these, and not this. And raise our men. Call in our fleets. So everyone go up here. All the boats go up here as well. And then we will leave it here for today. And I hope to see you guys next time. And if you did enjoy this episode, please leave a like and subscribe to my channel. And I hope to see you guys next time. Cheerio. We did it. It's ours. Emperor Sigurdur Ring has created the title Empire of Scandinavia. You almost don't notice that you're walking over a busy street, so only for a little while when you're actually on top of it. So that's roughly how you want it. And here we go into the tunnel as Sally Taylor. Oh! She crashes out, hitting Frank Malkov as she spun out together with Ray Carter.